democracy and the judiciary must be independent. Okay. We say without any fear of contradiction that the DSS has resolved the judiciary. This is not a fair trial, and I say so without any fear of contradiction. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, please.
Chief Tony Wazurike, I'm a lawyer.
Please say Jeffo. Sweetie, come on like this.
Yeah, this is the end of today's trial of Nnamdi Kanu. His lawyer is coming close for detail of what happened in the court session.
What is this now? Read the court now. What's all this one?
Let him come forward.
I don't know. They just understand that it's front. Please come here. Let them bring him.
Sir, where is sir? Come close.
What has gone down?
Let them go down now. They don't give me chance to go back.
Just imagine that I don't know. Can we spread?
Let's pray.
Can we spread?
We are two men.
Come. Go to this side.
We can do two back. We can do two back.
Let them to spread. Will I fly? Will I fly?
Let's divide ourselves into two.
Will I fly?
Move backward, please. Move backward.
I'm coming. Arrange yourself.
Abraham, let me see. We agree. Yeah, would you can we wait after this?
Move backward. Move backward, please. Are we ready?
Move your camera now. Move your
This place is contested.
Okay, you can go on, sir. Tell us what happened today in court.
Actually, the matter came up today for commencement of trial. And the Attorney General of the Federation served us with amended charge, 7-count charge, yesterday, because they want to serve us on 14th of October. They amended it again. But they served us with amended charge yesterday. But after studying the charge, we come to a conclusion that the charge is worthless and empty. So we have filed an application challenging the competency of the charge and the jurisdiction of the court to continue hearing this case. So, and today, our client took plea to the 7-count amended charge. And the matter now adjourned to 10th of November for hearing of application challenging the competence and jurisdiction of the court to hear the case. Because we are of the firm view, that the 7-count offense charge before against our client did not discuss any offense. So I can't see where somebody will sneeze in London and it become an offense triable in this country. Most of the counts were founded on non-existing law, So I don't want to delve into the substance of application before the court on this on that note. Of course you see it was in court today. We believe that justice will prevail in the end. So that's all that's happened today in court, and he has gone. So we're coming back on 10th of November to hear this application because we insist that application will be in line with the procedural law, that application will be first heard and disposed of, an application challenging the competence of the charge. And when considered in the affirmative, that is the end of the case. And so, because we are challenging the 7-count amended charge. So once the court hear it and rule in our favor, that is the end of the case, and we walk out the court from court a free person. What about that? So we also have an actually we apply for him to be transferred to Nigeria Correctional Center today, but the court said for security reasons, I want him to still be at the DSS detention facility for now. So that's what he said. For his own security, that's what he said. So and we adjourned the matter to 10th of November for hearing of application. PLO, we call it PLO objection. This objection we had on the 10th. So it's not coming up for any for trial because that application will first of all be heard and ruled upon before taking further steps. Thank you so much.
This is the first time we are seeing Nnamdi Kanu after a long while. What would you say about his status, health?
And they understand we, in as much I want to avoid resist the temptation of diving into the substantive action application before the court. You understand the manner in which he was kidnapped in Kenya, adopted, and consequently extraordinary rendition to Nigeria. This form part of our ground objection. Apart from the fact we are challenging the competency of the charge, the worthless nature of the charge they file against us, so against our client. So we also invite the court to take note of the fact that the manner in which he was also kidnapped and extraordinary rendition to Nigeria. So the system cannot also benefit from their own wrong. So I don't want to go into the substantive application before the court.
Your phone is part of the coverage trial. So can we have an idea about these charges that have been preferred against the client?
Well, the charge is simple. I don't think it's worthy of mentioning because it's worthless. So it's worthless as I'm concerned. Because all the someone can charge has no base in law. They can't file a charge that has no the facts or proof evidence has no connection with the charge before the court. So I don't want to give it by mentioning this charge before you means I am giving it credence. Thank you. However, I also mentioned to the court the fact that journalists were prevented from participating in the proceedings and lawyers too. And I also registered our displeasure of the defense team because people should also be part of the process proceedings and also tell the world exactly how it went and what we saw in court. So I believe it can happen. Let's adjourn date. I believe so.
Your full name, please.
My name is
Yeah, good morning, Reverend. Here is Barrister Aloy Ejimako. Barrister, we want you to tell the world exactly what is going on here. There's so much noise at the background.
Well, what is going on here is beginning to look like interference with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's right to counsel. You see these social lawyers, they are here to support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his legal team, of which I am one. I'm a special counsel of court, and I'm still standing outside. And it's way past 9 a.m. So we are still here outside getting court premises, trying to figure out what the security agents really want to do. Is it that they want to block us from going into the court, or they just want 2 persons to go in? So that is what is causing the restlessness here.
Looking at the situation, what will be the picture and narrative to that what is going on? Why did the DSS prevent the lawyers to go into court?
Well, I don't know. Lawyers are not security threat to anybody. This is our constituency. So all the lawyers should be allowed to go in. Once we go in, then if the space inside the courtroom will take so much, that's a different thing altogether. But this court is constituency of lawyers, and they should all be allowed to go inside.
Do you have a different view from what Aloy Ejimako just said?
No, what the lawyer has said is just correct right here. We are lawyers. We are not the it's okay, we have decided what interest we have good and send the Muslim court. But also
If they will do this to lawyers, what do you think that will happen to the ordinary people that want to sit around and observe?
That's a very big question. We are looking for a big answer. If they can do it to a lawyer, nobody can do it to anybody. What happened in this country? Is it because when Zakzaki was brought in, some of us came to present him, and he was allowed inside the court because he has to do with an Igbo man. What has the Igbo man done to Buhari? I want to know. What has the Igbo man done to Buhari?
That is a good question.
I want to ask him. I wish I meet him. I will say, what has the Igbo man done to Buhari? I want to know.
Okay. Let me get some reactions. I'm coming. Let me get some reaction.
Look at the whole of the
Stop.
Good morning. What do you have to say regarding what's playing out this morning?
You can see the injustice already displaying itself. This is something so hard to stop. Where there has to be justice and fairness. Look at the likes of the case still outside, waiting for to be granted permission to go. This is very important. That is how we find ourselves. But I know shortly
Short audience will be
Thank you,
short.
brother. Thank you very much.
Listen, I have refused, my brother, I have refused to talk because of what happened at the last joint day. But what I'm experiencing is unfortunate. Honestly, this is exactly what happened at last joint day. And I don't know why lawyers should be subjecting this kind of inhuman treatment. It's not fair. Democracy is in trouble in Nigeria.
Thank you very much. I will respond from Okwadike himself. Okwadike, good morning. Thank you for coming in here. Sir, despite that they gave you to relax, did you expect what you are seeing here this morning?
I have reasons to be happy. Because the INEC chairman said that Anambra election will not only be transparent, but will be embarrassingly transparent. It's a basis for hope. Last time I came, the last time I came, I was told my name was not there, but eventually they allowed me in. Today I'm sure I'm going in. But you see, some of these things have their processes. I don't have to break the rule, but I will be going in.
Sir, do you think that this is good to be seen internationally? Because it looks embarrassing if the lawyers were asked to stay out of court on a matter like this.
Well, it's a matter of space. So I was there the other time, and it was jam-packed. And we stayed more than 3 hours inside there. Thank you.
It's all right. Eze, you're welcome to the court. Your presence a lot to the people in general, and also to these very both courts. And sir, to be honest, I believe that everyone here is not treated fair, but I want to hear from you, sir.
We're in Nigeria. Anything can happen anytime. Anyway.
Yeah. There's a lot of opinion background about the tree. Sir. Good morning, sir. Honorable, please, can you express yourself to the world about what is going here?
Yeah, my name is Professor Charles Mweka, Secretary Igbo Elders. What is happening here is quite unfortunate. I don't understand why men of integrity, people who are representing the Igbos, could be asked to stand here and kept here. It won't happen to leaders from other parts of the country. I'm not happy about it. We are not happy about it. Here is a former federal permanent secretary, a former governor of Anambra State, and the man who is in the delegation here is not right and shouldn't be tolerated. We are not happy about it.
Thank you very much.
We are interested in making peace, and the youths at home are watching. They want to see what is happening. We are here to identify with the youths. So when we go home, they will listen to us. That opportunity is being scratched.
It's all right. We believe that by the look of things will normalize before the sitting of the court. Thank you very much. Here is the Federal High Court. Everyone is here. People are watching in anticipation that the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra will be brought to the court, and other things. We will be giving you an update of what is going on here today. This is Marzi Amaboke reporting for television. Please do share the video, let the world see exactly what is going on here. Today is 21st of October 2021. More clips are coming, more updates are coming. Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor is out. Let's get to him and know what he has to say. It's cute.
That's what he has done. Because of your client. Lawyers who have given him that pending. Suspects are taken into the court. But lawyers have been prevented. So you have a deal to second it. The DSS told you and your client and let go.
These guys have been talking about. Agams, get a ban and let's come now.
So are you interested in that one or this one?
Barrister, I think you're proceed to address it.
We have this show now. There's a directive from the court on regard to number of talks. So I think it's my then we'll go to the court and come back to it now. Sure? Okay. So Aloy Ejimako, where's Aloy? Aloy!
They should stop that and come in so that.
Please, Emma. Victor, Victor. Follow, and come to them. Agams, where's Agams? Go inside, Bruce. So please and come back. Agams, don't do anything. Our list. We are coming. Let's listen to me.
Yeah.
Let's conduct ourselves.
What is the position of CJ over this issue?
Let's conduct ourselves civilly. Let me go there and see them and come back to you. Agams, go inside. Come back.
Has just addressed lawyers. They have an overwhelming number of lawyers that wants to witness the proceedings in the court. He just 6 of his men in and promised to talk to his lord. More people to come in before the case will proceed. That is exactly what is good. These are the representatives.
Look at them, all of them, with gun inside the courtroom. Look at them, all of them here. Even when you are giving this kind of justice, they will start them without any firing. As if that is enough. If these people can they stand the Sultan of Sokoto, can Sultan of Sokoto be seated outside? Look at Okwadike. This is His Excellency, a former governor in this country, sitting down outside the courtroom because the unwielding DSS refused lawyers and the elder statesman like him not to have access to the courtroom. Make una tell us, is this a democracy? I thought judiciary is independent. Let the world hear this.
Hello, this is the Federal High Court here in Abuja, where the trial of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the Yoruba people of Biafra, is slated to hold today. But as you can see, lawyers are outside, journalists are equally outside, DSS are in front of the gate. They bar lawyers and journalists from entering the premises. As you can see with the rise, so many of them. You can see fierce-looking DSS operative carrying arms, stopping people from entering the premises. Equally, you can also see lawyers all outside, not only those that have to defend Nnamdi Kanu today, but also those that have some cases in different courtrooms. They are also barred from entering. Now, let's get the input of a journalist. He's a senior correspondent of Voice of Nigeria, Peter Bohagu. Peter, what's happening here?
Well, as you can see, we are here for the trial of the leader of the
Indigenous people of Biafra.
Independent people of Biafra, Mr. Nnamdi Kanu. And the security right now is tight. many journalists are still outside, hoping they will have access to the court maybe in the next few minutes. But as it is, security is tight.
So, but despite the accreditation done yesterday to ensure a smooth, flow of lawyers and journalists into the courtroom, what happened?
Well, that was part of the meeting that decided that almost all the journalists will have access to the court for the trial. But what is happening right now, what you can see right now, or what you're seeing right now, it is something that I cannot explain. I think something went wrong much later after we submitted the list of all the journalists, accredited journalists that are supposed to be here.
So, but do you have any information if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been brought to court?
Well, there is no any official confirmation yet, but we saw a vehicle, a convoy vehicle that moved into the court premises about an hour ago. So we are suspecting that that could be the IPOB leader, but there is no confirmation from the official if he was in that vehicle.
Okay, you've heard from Peter Bohago, the senior correspondent of Voice of Nigeria, of course, telling us his own side of the story and why we have so many people outside. As you can see, down there is the Silverbird cameraman, Channels cameraman. Up there is the Galaxy cameraman. And this is, of course, the AIT cameraman. On ITV is equally fully here. And we're all out here still having difficulty to find our way into the premises despite the accreditation done yesterday. And some lawyers are still angry and of course bearing their mind on what is currently happening here at the Federal High Court in Abuja, where the trial of Nnamdi Kanu is slated to continue. Yes. Okay. Also coming down there is the senior correspondent of Arise TV. Hello, sir. Have you been able to get your cameraman inside?
No, I have not.
So what's the problem?
The operators of DSL will not allow him to come in.
Wow. Despite the accreditation?
Yeah, despite the fact that his name is on the list given to them. They said they cannot find the list.
This is sad. Okay, that's one of the editors of Arise Television here in Abuja. His cameraman has been prevented from gaining access into the gate of the Federal High Court. As you can see, yes, those are the chieftain of Ohanaeze Ndigbo, led by the former governor of Anambra State, and is equally here waiting to be allowed into the premises. This has never happened. Even the last time when he came, he didn't spend up to 3 minutes before he was allowed in. He spent over 3 hours now, and he's still not sure if he will be allowed to enter the courtroom.